People, presented by St. Luke's and Weber Automotive Group.
Well, so many famous figures have been part of St. Louis history, and one of the most well-known pioneers made his home in St. Charles County. Steve Harris takes us to Defiance for a look inside the historic Daniel Boone home in this week's We the People.
So, you want to talk about the nation's birthday? Well, you really ought to go all the way back to the beginning. And the best way to do that around here is talk about Daniel Boone. That's where he lived.
He is a man who has been involved in so many aspects of early American history, from the colonial era to the Revolutionary War to westward expansion.
And that famous figure lived in St. Charles County from 1799 to 1837 in this house built by his youngest son, Nathan. Now it's a St. Charles County park.
Daniel Boone has loomed very, very large in American culture, in our thoughts about who we are for a very long time. And part of what we do here is to explore what that means.
They give tours of the historic home.
This is a heart of the home. This is where Daniel Boone would meet with people. It's where his son would conduct business. Up above, those are original hand-hewn white oak beams to the house. Those are original axe marks. That's the fingerprints of the Boones, the enslaved, who built this house.
So this would have been the main kitchen for the Boone home. Most of the cooking would have been done here, where you can see the imprint of the original stone oven.
So this is the bedroom where Daniel Boone died.
So this is the dining room. This would have been the main eating space for the house.
There are 7 fireplaces in this house. 6 of them are original.
An introduction to an icon who helped shape the nation.
The building across the way there is an 1840s blacksmith shop. It's said to have come from property that was owned by Daniel Boone's grandson out in Williamsburg, Missouri.
And stepping out back is like stepping back in time, with buildings brought here to complete the experience.
So this story really does represent a crosscut of a time of American history.
Connecting the past to the present.
The Boone family allows us to look at so many different narrative threads in Missouri history, but also in our nation's history.
We get a look at women's history, indigenous history, black history, European history, all here in the story of one family.
Steve Harris, First Alert 4.
All right, you can watch this story and all of our We the People reports right now on the First Alert 4 News app, and let us know if you have a person or a place that should be featured in an upcoming story.